Every quarter, Take-Two, the parent company above Rockstar, holds their conference calls with investors where they talk about how GTA Online and some of their other games have done over the last 3 months, and they also talk about what they plan on doing going forward and how it will help raise the stock prices. And if you've been following GTA for the last year or two, you would know these are pretty important because they give us an idea of what to expect. Now, these conference calls aren't just about Rockstar games because Take-Two also are the parent company above 2K, and they make the NBA 2K games and some other stuff, which I don't think is really important. But in this video, I want to show you guys what their CEO, the Take-Two CEO, said about GTA Online and why it's fantastic news going forward. So just some basic stats, and these numbers are absolutely insane. The CEO, Strauss Zelnick, confirmed that GTA 5 has sold 95 million copies worldwide. The last time they had one of these conference calls, I believe that number was at 90 million, so they sold 5 million copies over the last 3 or so months, which is just insane for a 5-year-old game. Some games that come out don't even sell, that are new, don't even sell that amount. So it looks like that premium edition with the Criminal Mastermind pack actually did, its job in selling more copies. I wouldn't be surprised if within the next year we hit 100 million copies sold, which I don't think has been done by many other games. I believe Minecraft may be one of the only other games that have hit 100 copies sold. Another thing, and we'll break this down a little bit more in context, Take-Two did confirm that there's much more content planned going forward for GTA Online. So that rumor from Yan that said this may be one of the final updates coming up, that's not true. And then the final thing, Take-Two has confirmed that they will be at E3, but they won't be showing any new products and will only be there for business meetings. Now that's kind of an odd wording. They say they won't be showing any new products, but it could be similar to what happened a couple years ago where Sony actually shows off some of their new products. A couple years ago, Sony, at the end of their conference, they showed off the next-gen console version of GTA 5. So technically, that's not Take-Two showing it, it's Sony showing it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get anything new out of E3 regarding Red Dead Redemption 2, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that matter. Now, going back to the much more content planned. So looking at some of the questions from investors that were asked, Doug here says, you mentioned you had 4 major GTA Online content updates in the last fiscal year. I'm just wondering if you could talk about how you think about the content pipeline shaping up for the next fiscal year. Can you match that kind of cadence? I think in the past several years, you typically started the year assuming GTA Online would be down year over year. Did you build that conservatism into your guidance as well this year? And then the CEO responded by saying, in terms of content updates, Rockstar has said that much more content is coming for Grand Theft Auto Online, and obviously they intend to continue supporting the title. Yes, their guidance does reflect an expectation that those results will be moderate this year. So what I take away from that is Rockstar's come out and said we have a lot of ideas still for the game, and that they expect them to be on par with last year. They don't expect this upcoming fiscal year to be down. They just expect it to be the same. So I think what that means is that we're going to be getting a similar, style of DLCs, at least in terms of how big they are this year with GTA Online. One of the other really interesting questions from Justin, he says, when you think of the quality of releases for Grand Theft Auto Online, the quantity of releases, do you feel like this year is going to compare well to last year? How are you thinking about how much content is coming for that? And then Strauss responded, as you know, our labels comment on their upcoming releases and what they're going to look like, and we like it that way. That said, Rockstar Games has stated or said that they have much more content coming for GTA Online and will continue to support it. Obviously, we just continue to enjoy another record year for GTA Online. So again, just some more information, some more predictions from their CEO that states this year is just going to be hopefully as good as last year. Now, one of the final things they mentioned in this conference call, they talked about battle royale game modes and games like PUBG and Fortnite. And I thought this was a very interesting tidbit. So Strauss-Zelnick noted that GTA Online has actually had several modes similar or with similar features, but he did say Take-Two wouldn't be retooling its business to be derivative of another company's hits. We don't think that's how you create great intellectual property. And the reason that's interesting is because there's been some reports that other games like Call of Duty and Activision and even Battlefield with EA, they're sort of refocusing their gameplay in their games to be more battle royale oriented, to sort of follow the success of Fortnite and PUBG. And I think this bodes well for the future of GTA Online and Red Dead 2 because it doesn't look like they're completely retooling, like you said, everything to focus on that. There is a report, there was a leak a couple of months ago that stated Red Dead 2 will have a Battle Royale mode, and I would be fine with that. I think a Wild Wild West Battle Royale mode would be really fun, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the main topic or the main point. Obviously, like GTA Online, I feel like there's going to be a ton of other stuff in addition to that. I just do hope the mode is good. But there you guys have it. That was the conference call that gave us some pretty interesting information regarding the future of GTA Online. We know some stuff that's coming in this next DLC, but let me know in the comment section, what do you hope for to be some of the DLCs or type of DLCs they put out at the end of the year? Like, if you were to pick one, what would your big DLC be? Like last year would be the Doomsday Heist. What would you do? I'm kind of curious to see what people's opinions are or thoughts are on that topic. But there you guys have it. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA Online content. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.